do?
I'm gonna test out my fucking Xbox mic after, I figure out what the fuck I'm doing.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Cock Hour
Well,
here.
okay.
Podcast.
Everyone loves Cock Hour. I'm fucking logging out, bro. I'm tired of the beat.
Tired my ass, dude. You always telling me that you're never tired and you stay up all the time.
Yeah, but when you stay up until 3 a.m. every single day, you kind of...
All of a sudden. So do you want to do this tomorrow then?
Sure, whenever the fuck. I don't know. You think we could get more people on this shit, or?
Yeah, all they have to do is download the app, and I invite them to the podcast, and that's 3 of us or 4 of us.
For the first episode, do you want it to be like
an
a
introduction,
guest instantly, or fucking later?
An introduction, like basically saying like, this is the podcast. It's named Cock Hour. We're gonna be talking about cock shit. And that sounds horrible. We're gonna be talking.
That sounds very horrible.
We're gonna be talking about School of Chaos shit, and we're gonna be talking about just random googaggery
and autism.
Yeah,
autism.
and whatever is the main topic of what we talk about, because we only record like 15-minute episodes, so we could probably post 2 episodes.
Multiple episodes.
Yeah,
I don't even think it'll count as a fucking podcast. It'll count as like a mini series.
Like a mini series, like an episode. I mean, this is technically a podcast. Like, it doesn't have to be hours long.
Hope you're the first person who actually knows what my voice sounds like.
That's cool.
You're very special. Congrats.
How does my mic sound?
It sounds normal. Nothing really too wrong.
Alright, that's fine then.
I'm gonna test this out later, but not fucking right now. Mostly when my family's asleep.
Your family's not asleep at 1 a.m.?
They are. They most definitely are. My brother goes to bed at fucking like 10 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah, I have one of those families.
Well, at least you have something to do in your retirement.
Yes. I would be a old man in a podcast.
Yeah. So the first episode, we just do introductions and we explain how it works. And then we just start talking. And then the second episode, we just talk. And maybe the third episode, we can have a guest. I want to be talking to everybody I know to see if they want to be a guest star, like Kino Craft or Rick Max or... I'll even get
JP down. JP says he's down. I just talked to him.
I'll invite JP one of the episodes, yeah. I'm just trying to because this series is probably going to be a banger.
Be a banger, yeah.
Yeah, it's new content. It hasn't been done before.
Yep.
I just got to get the advertising down, because with the forums down, I don't know how to advertise besides my followers.
Oh, you're one of the biggest names in the game, so, it's not...
I guess, but I don't want to go around the halls yelling, I got a podcast, please watch.
You got a podcast named Cock Hour?
Yeah, it's named Cock Hour. We're not going to put the K in there. We're gonna be pretending to be innocent, saying Cock Hour, City of Chaos Hour.
Yes.
It's gonna be perfect.
If anything's wrong, we're gonna tell them.
They can't demonetize us.
Yeah, but I just emptied out my fucking account a little bit. Just a little bit.
It's fine. I mean, do you know about mechanics and stuff like that, right?
Yep.
And and a lot of the time, I could just be explaining to you how this shit works, and maybe drama that's happening and shit.
Everything works other than how fucking Beards could get hit, broken in 5 shots. After you do amazing ass combo.
Yeah.
But I just learned today that I should probably stop using my beard and start using a OPS helmet.
Yeah, fucking sell it and buy 20 snowman heads.
Yes. I already own 2 heart sacks. I just don't own...
What's the conditions of them?
One of them's normal, one of them's 2K.
Oh. I have a 7.5K. That thing's probably worth 300K.
But I still have my Judens. Actually, I don't have my Judens anymore. I gave that shit away.
To who?
Fucking Zach. So right now I have my 1K and 3K Santa pair. That's like my only thing in my inventory now. Bro.
I'd buy the Santa pair, but I have like 17K.
You're balling on a budget.
Basically, I'm like in between 10K and 30K usually.
Also, you don't understand how long it took me to fucking put 50K apples in a vault.
How long did it take you to put 50K apples in a vault?
Over 30 minutes, and I don't want to talk about it.
You first set it up for Laura, didn't you?
At first, I wasn't even giving Lord like hella apples at first. I was giving him like 100 at a time. I wasn't fucking overdosing his ass.
Then why the fuck did you buy so many apples?
Who doesn't like apples?
No, anybody. Nobody likes apples.
Well, that's just rude.
It's not rude. It's facts. Nobody wants a 5-calorie food. If maybe a level 1 would, but I highly doubt he would either. You probably like a chocolate bar.
No.
Yeah.
I'll make apples into a new meta. Everyone's following my fucking trend for some reason.
Hey, if I say it, then everyone's gonna be doing it. Hey, if you spam apples, then you get a speed boost or something like that. Everybody will believe.
You get extra damage to armor. It's okay.
And then I just start doing combos that damage more armor more than health.
Because so much people in the community fucking take my shit and make it a trend.
Yeah, they do that with me too. Sir's trying to do that shit. His style is literally copying mine, but he can't do it right.
People are copying my big hat style and my hoodie style.
I think that's just a normality.
I see a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, people start fucking Apple thing, like Tay's copying me. I told him I've been giving away fucking Apple. He's like, yeah, I'm doing that shit too. I'm like, what the fuck? Stealing my flow.
So he's been giving people apples?
He says he's trying to give you apples, but I haven't seen him do it yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen him do it either. I haven't even heard about this. When did he tell you?
When I first created the fucking bounty on your ass, he's like, yeah, I'm joining with this. I'm like, no, you're not. It's my job.
Yeah, he never did it. He just never even mentioned it. I mean, the only interactions we've had is when he used to follow me when I used to go to the city shops, and then he'd ask me to train him, and I'm like, I don't want to train anybody right now because, for one, training's boring, and for two, it takes a lot of time.
He's getting trained by Sir, and it absolutely taught him nothing.
That's cool. And then he started like bad mouthing me. He started like talking shit at me like in front of my face. He used to like tell me off, saying I'm just some kind of School of Chaos fighter and some shit. And then I'm like, okay, then I'm still not gonna train you. And then after the next day, he tries to pay me to train him, and I'm like, no. And he said he'd pay me like 100K or something. And I said, no, I'm not gonna train you because you're being a dick. And then he told me
fake, bro. He called me fake because supposedly I don't trust people. What? And he's using that against me.
Yeah, it's a good thing not to trust people. There's scammers everywhere. I'll tell you a story. I used to have this best friend named Loot. Like, I met him in the cafeteria one day. He was like some random level 30, and we always hang out. And he went to like level 50 and shit. And I knew that guy for like probably until 2020 or 2019. I can't remember. Anyways, I let him on my account, right?
Yeah.
It's all gone. Well, not all of it, but all of the important junk that I had, it's all gone. He scanned the hell out of me. All I had was like my mask, a few hats that weren't even good, and a sweater.
I ain't giving nobody my fucking account info. I ain't sharing accounts with shit.
I trusted him that much because he was one of my best friends. And then I call him out for it because he was the only person on my account besides somebody else named Karma. But I know it wasn't him because, for one, Luke, all my stuff was gone when Luke got the account, first of all. And for two, if Karma would have scammed me, then his reputation would have just gone down the drain. He has so much of a big reputation, or he used to, that he wouldn't scam anybody. He was trusted with I can't really say the account names because he told me not to, but he's trusted with a level 175 that he used to fight with. And because the owner sucked at fighting, he was really good at it, so he used it to kill people in the online arena. So it wasn't karma, it was loot. And I kept telling everybody it was loot, and they all believed me. And loot would not he wouldn't cough up the he wouldn't admit it basically, and it really hurt my feelings.
Very true.
So even your best friend can scam you. That friend that you knew for years, he could just turn your back on you for a few $100K. That's how sad it is. That's how sad this community is.
For one of our podcast episodes, I explained a long ass story on how my main account with 40K beatdown just got hacked in Classic. Before Classic days. I was a very smart man in my start of school chaos.
I wish I could go back to the old days.
I wish I can't do. Now it's just fucking chairs and everything. I don't even own a clasher, like I said.
Ugh. And if you own a chair, you're getting banned. I don't know who made that up, but it's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard.
They added it to the game. I ain't complaining.
Yeah, they wouldn't ban people for owning an item. They would just delete the items. Unless people were duping chairs, which is pretty much impossible these days, then it's just, you're not going to get banned for owning a chair. Everyone's going to hate you for owning a chair, but really, chair's a necessity these days if you want to survive getting jumped by people.
Yep.
High level, low levels, it doesn't really matter, but against high levels that use legacy and chairs and shit, a chair would screw them all up. Because legacy sucks.
Yeah.
It's only good in jumps.
When I first got back into the game, I was in the clan WWW, if you know what that is.
I remember.
Yeah, that the owner of that clan tried to get my trust up, and then he just robbed my beard and my wings right from me. And that was one of my first times getting scammed back from the game. And I exposed his ass, and now he quit the game, and now he's selling his account.
I think
for some reason I have a fucking community that's, I don't know, I just have a community.
I think one of my first times getting scammed ever was when let's see here. It was maybe.
So it's only 15 minutes, right? So we got 1 minute fucking left.
Shut up. We'll wrap it up. It was just this final story. I had a pumpkin head and I had a scooter. And this guy said, my young ass thought that this was real. This guy said he would take the items and then double it and give it back to me. And all I had to do was log out and log back in, and I'll have the items duped. And so I gave him a pumpkin head, which was really expensive back then, and a scooter, which wasn't really expensive, but it was still $1,000. And he told me to log off after I gave it to him, and then I logged back in. He deleted me as a friend. I forgot his name. It was so long. So he got away he got away free.
See, when my account got hacked, it was back in fucking 2015, and it was because my dumbass, I was so young. It was to the point where I felt if I was one of those kids say I would just click a link for free VIPs. That's how fucking down bad I was, bro.
Yeah, all that shit was fake, dude. Everyone was desperate for hacks and VIPs. It was dumb because VIPs were so rare back then. Anyways, it's almost hitting the 15-minute mark. This has been the first episode of Cock Hour.
You want to count this as an episode? Nah, shit, I ain't complaining.
Yeah, I mean, we talked for 15 minutes. Anyways, it's been King Azz-hole and it's been Jeffrey.